Between 2021 and 2022, South Africa saw a surge in housebreakings, over 1.4 million reported incidents. But amid the chaos of ordinary crimes, one operation stood out. A cash-in-transit robbery so meticulously executed, it left investigators baffled for months. This is the story of how they did it. They called themselves the Cleaners, a small crew, disciplined and deliberate. No social media, no flash, no mistakes. For weeks, they watched the van's route. Every turn, every fuel stop, every guard's cigarette break. The target? A CIT truck transporting nearly 15 million WAN from retail stores to a regional bank depot. The perfect time. Rush hour. Congested roads. They knew the driver had done this route for years. Predictable, reliable. The kind of man who never expected danger to come from his own blind spot. It was a Friday morning like any other, an ordinary day, until it wasn't. At 08:21 a.m., the CIT van rolled out of the depot. Behind it, a white Toyota Hilux slipped into traffic, the first lookout. 2 kilometers ahead, a stolen Ford Ranger waited at a roadside mechanic shop, its number plates cloned from a legitimate vehicle. The plan was simple, but brutal. As the van approached a narrow stretch of the R21 highway, the Ford Ranger suddenly swerved across the lanes, blocking the road. Within seconds, 2 men in tactical gear emerged, carrying R5 rifles. They didn't shout, they didn't threaten. They fired 3 precise shots. The armored glass spidered, but didn't shatter. They knew it wouldn't. What they didn't know. We didn't know it then, but one of the crew members, he was a guard. He'd been feeding them details for months. The Cleaners had a man on the inside, a CIT technician who had access to the van's GPS codes and knew exactly when the panic alarm would reset. At 08:29 a.m., he triggered a manual override. For the next 7 minutes, the van was invisible to tracking systems. 7 minutes, that's all they needed. The attackers transferred the money to a delivery truck, posing as a construction vehicle. The cash bags were packed into cement sacks, the perfect disguise. While police raced to the highway, the Cleaners drove calmly through a nearby township, blending with morning commuters. By 09:02 a.m., they were gone. No car chases, no gunfights, no suspects. Just silence and our $15 million missing. If the police were confused. The Ranger was found torched in an open field. DNA samples were useless. CCTV was wiped. The insider? He disappeared 3 days later. No trace, no bank accounts, no family contact. Police called it one of the most sophisticated CIT robberies in recent history. But for the Cleaners, it was just business. In a country where a truck of money can vanish in daylight, you have to wonder, how many more are watching, waiting, and planning the next perfect heist?